So, Donald Trump won. Kinda wild, isn't it? And who could have saw this coming, to be honest with you? I did. Well, here's the thing though. We do have to reconcile with the fact that he did win and he's going to be the President of the United States for 4 years. So we hope that's it, right? We hope. And whether you like it or not, you have to accept the facts. And I don't like it. No, I very much wanted the other person to win, Kamala Harris. And that didn't happen. But okay. We shouldn't really be stuck on, the whole he's not my president sort of thing, or, not to believe that it happened, the election, the outcome that we didn't want, or I didn't want. We just have to accept it and move on, move forward the best that we can. And I could tell you a couple things as to why he lost and he won. Very much so, there is a major gender gap. A lot of people, women, guys, just people in general, they're not really listening to the grievances of what men have. And if that makes me sound bad, just look at the data, Look at this outcome of the election. A majority of men have came out in droves to vote because there are some, grievances. They're not being heard. They're being pushed out and pushed away from people who are progressive, people who are from the left. So where do they go, right? And then you have like influencers like Andrew Tate, for example, or Jordan Peterson, that are offering something, even if it's not good, even if it's toxic. They're offering at least something, while people on the left are not. That's one of the major reasons why she lost. And another reason is whether you're a Christian or Jewish or whatever, just you have to reconcile with the fact that people care a lot about Palestinian lives. They don't like what's happening in Gaza. Granted, sure, there has been a massive, a really bad travesty that happened on October 5th. That was horrible. But I'm just gonna be honest with you. Under the Biden administration, and Harris didn't really provide much, for Palestinian lives. I could promise you this though. If she would have said, "I'm gonna make Israel stop bombing, people in Gaza. I'm gonna she's gonna stop sending weapons to Israel," I could tell you this much. That was a lot of people wanted to hear that, but they didn't. So why vote for, why vote for somebody who isn't gonna care about human lives, right? And you may not agree with my takes here, but these are the core reasons why she lost. Why Harris lost. She didn't really offer much as a guy, right? She didn't offer much in terms of economic relief or stability. I mean, sure, she did say that she's gonna try and lower inflation. She's gonna try and help people earn groceries, right? Like lower the cost of groceries and things of that nature. But she didn't do enough. She wasn't really paying attention to people who were disenfranchised, men in particular. You gotta appeal to not only women, which her campaign did heavily. And, I'm all for women's reproductive rights and, their rights. But we lost. Her team lost. And that says something. That says a lot. And you could say, oh, fuck men, they're bad. You could wave the finger all you want. That's not gonna help. You have to actually listen to their grievances, and then try to offer an olive branch, get them to your side. So, yeah, it's devastating, right? So, there are a couple videos, that I could recommend, and I'll put them down on the put them down, in the description. So if you could have a better understanding. That said, where do we go from here is what you may be asking. What do we do, right? It is going to be pretty scary the next 4 years, but what do we do? Well, there's another video that I will recommend from Adam Covert, and he did recommend, participating locally, participating in activist groups, participating in your local government, being a little bit more aware, actually getting up and participating in campaigns, for your local elections, door knocking and things like that, or participating in charity services, helping the homeless and helping the people in need. And then once you become so distracted doing that, trying to make your home, your local area, a better place to live, the grand scheme of things, the general election, feel like it's, almost as if it never existed. And that's one of my recommendations. Another definitely would be just to, this is gonna sound weird, but not focus on the politics, not focus on the political climate. Yes, shut yourself off for a little bit because you deserve it. Focus on you, focus on things you want to change in your life. Do things that you have the power to do, And I keep saying because that's just like my, or trying to think of what to say next, but that's what I'm gonna do. Focus on myself, keep making videos, keep focusing on streaming, keep, making people feel less alone in the world, keep saying things that I want to say, have my own voice heard if you want to listen, and if not, that's fine too. Yeah, so definitely work out, diet, live a healthier life, try to live a happier life. Not really pay too much attention on politics until like you feel like you're ready to do so. That's what I'm gonna do. I took a good look at people that are around me and groups that I'm in, the friends that I'm with, and I'm definitely gonna be making some changes, especially when it comes to social media. That's another thing. Don't focus too much on doom scrolling. If anything, partake in things that you do enjoy, whether it be video games or artwork, or yeah, just focus on living your own life. And yeah, I get it, it's gonna be hard. It is gonna be scary. The best thing you could do is make friends to hold on to and keep your family close. And hold on for 4 years. And then after those 4 years, focus on, or at least 3 years, let's say, focus on, pushing forward a better candidate. Focus on pushing this country in a slightly better direction. Whatever you feel it may be. Yeah, that's all I have to say. That's all I have to contribute. And I could be depressed and sad and whatnot all day, every day, which I kind of am. It's just in my nature, and I'm sorry to say, but if I don't help myself, if you don't help yourself, and take steps to, feel better, I guess. Even if it's hard. We're never gonna be out of this. So, yeah. Hold on. Things will get better. Even if they get a little worse. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. The sun always shines whenever after it rains. So yeah, just hold on. We'll get there. We'll get through it.